Hey, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to cook tacos al pastor. First, is our list of ingredients. We're gonna need some beef marinated in al pastor. You can find these at the grocery store already prepared, or you can make your own seasoning for it. But this is already prepared. We're gonna cut these into smaller pieces. We're gonna need our celery stalk. We're gonna chop that up into pieces. We're gonna cut these tomatoes. Our lines, we're gonna cut them in half. We're gonna chop up this purple onion. We're gonna put some garlic, 5 green tomatoes, and 3 three habanero peppers. 2 avocados. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up our beef. Oh, and the lettuce. We're gonna chop that up too. But first, we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so first we're gonna cut up this cilantro into pieces. Some people don't like to use the stalks, these pieces, but I do. Just me. You could, most people don't use them. You're just gonna chop these up into fine pieces. Okay, so we got our celery stalk already chopped up. That's how we want it to look. I'm gonna set this to the side. Put this in a container. Really nice color. I really like that's gonna be our ingredients for the taco. This is gonna be for the filling, and we're gonna take up a lemon, cut it into half. We're gonna put it on the cilantro. Just give it a squeeze, nice squeeze. Move it around. You can use a spoon or you can use your hand. I like to use a spoon. I like to use my hands. Take the other slice and put it in there. I know the lighting is really bad, but that's all we have right now. Okay, so that's done. We're gonna set that to the side. Mix it up a little bit. We're gonna take tomatoes. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna chop them up into pieces. Split it into half. There really isn't any wrong way to do this. You could use big slices, you could use cubes, you could use any kind of slice you want. We're just gonna take it, slice it up real nice. I like to use small pieces because the tortillas, they're not that big. So it's really up to you. It's personal reference thing. So we're just gonna take up, just like so, we're just gonna chop them up. Okay, so I finished chopping up my tomatoes. Just want to make it nice and even into little cubes. I'm gonna put this in a container, set it to the side, and we're gonna start chopping up our purple onion. This is our ingredients for the tacos, for the taco filling. Set that to the side. Get started on our onion. Just want to take it and then start cutting it into cubes. That's what we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have our onion chopped up already. That's what we want it to look like. Really nice and uniform. Set that to the side. Put it in a container. Now we're gonna cut up some lettuce. So that's what it looks like right there. Really pretty, really nice color. We chop up our lettuce into fine strips, small strips of lettuce. Okay, so we're just gonna put in slices, chop it up into slices. That's good enough right there. That's what we want it to look like that, kind of like a Taco Bell deal. How you know how they slice them up, slice up the lettuce in Taco Bell. Well, that's how I like to do it. Some people like to cut them into smaller pieces, but I like to do it like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. That's enough that's enough lettuce for tacos, the amount of tacos that we're gonna do. Okay, so now that I have my lettuce set to the side, we're gonna go ahead and get started on chopping up these pieces of meat into smaller pieces for our tacos. So you just take a knife and we're just gonna cut them into smaller pieces, just like so. Okay, so we chopped up our beef into small diced pieces. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the skillet. I'm gonna cook this up real nice and pretty. Okay, so we're gonna get our skillet. We're gonna set our temperature to high. Make sure it's nice and coated. We're gonna put 3 tablespoons of oil on there. We're gonna wait for this thing to heat up, and we're gonna put that meat in there. Okay, so our skillet has warmed up already. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this meat in there. We're just going to go ahead and sear it. We want that golden brown color. We're just going to sear it for a couple of minutes. Should be ready in 10 to 12 minutes top. So remember, we cut it into thin slices. Because the tortillas they usually sell in stores, they're not that big, so that's what you gotta take into account. And also it depends on your cut of meat too, so you might want to keep that in mind. But this seasoning smells so good. It's called tacos al pastor. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're watching this video, you find it in a lot of taco food trucks. It's the meat that's really red. Is the beef. They also add this to chicken too, pork. Okay, so we got our meat fully cooked, and that was pretty fast. I think I set it on high heat for about 10 minutes. Like I said, it really depends on the cut of meat that you have. But it's nice and brown. It's fully cooked. You can taste it, and I've tasted it, and it's the meat's really cooked. Okay, so now we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make our salsa. Now we're gonna take our 2 avocados. We're gonna cut them up. We're gonna put them inside the blender with our 3 habanero peppers and our 5 green tomatoes. We're gonna add 2 garlic cloves. Okay, we're gonna add that whole into this, and we're gonna add a couple of salt. Okay, so we got our avocado in there in the blender with the green tomatoes and the peppers, the habanero peppers, and we got our garlic cloves cut up into little pieces. We're just gonna add a little bit of a dash of salt. Okay, so we got our blender on top. We're just gonna add the top to it. And we're gonna blend. We blended our hot sauce, and that's what it should look like. It has a rich, creamy texture. That's what the avocados do to it, and I love this hot sauce. I'm sorry, this sauce. I haven't been able to find it here in restaurants. I guess they don't know about it. I've been to Cancun, I've been to Aguascalientes, I've been to a couple of places around Mexico, and I've yet to see this sauce served in restaurants. Really, I'm kind of surprised. Not even the food trucks have it. It's an avocado and green tomato sauce. It's pretty common in the United States. You just can't seem to find it here. So we poured our avocado and green tomato sauce in a little bowl. We're gonna put that to the side. Now we're gonna get some corn tortillas, and we're gonna put them in a skillet with oil, and we're gonna bring that up to heat, and we're gonna bathe it in oil for 10 seconds, 5 seconds maximum, 5 to 10 seconds, and we're gonna put it on this plate. Depending on if you want it, some people like their tacos to be crunchy, but I like mine to be soft. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So we got our tortilla in there. You really want to make sure that the tortillas aren't fresh. You want to make sure they're actually kept in the refrigerator so they don't tear easily. These are 1 day old, so you gotta keep that in mind. So this one's done. Just a couple of seconds. Make sure you bathe it in oil real nice. This one's also done. This one's kind of a hassle to handle, but so you kind of get the point. Oops. We're gonna do that a couple of times. We're gonna put some more in there. You could actually bathe these in, just bathe them in oil, cooking oil. You actually want to make sure you have this set to high heat. If you need more oil on your skillet, we'll just add a little bit of more oil on there. Okay, so we got our tortillas ready. They're kind of oily. What I like to do is just get a paper napkin and just pat them dry. Every time you do one, you just want to pat it dry. And so here's a trick. You actually want to make these tacos while the tortillas are hot. Okay? It makes a big difference. Nobody wants a cold tortilla, okay, with their tacos. So make sure to keep that in mind. Cool. So we got all our ingredients. We got our toppings. We got our hot sauce, and most important, we got our beef. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make the taco right now. Okay, so sorry about the awkward angle there. This is the best way I could fix the camera. Okay, so we got our beef toppings. We're gonna put that on there. Okay, just like so. Okay, we're gonna put our cilantro on there. I like to load mine up with a lot of onions, our chopped up onions, our chopped up tomatoes, our lettuce, and most important, our avocado hot sauce. Salsa, I'm sorry. And there it is, that's the taco. And there's the finished tacos. We got all our ingredients, looks really nice and pretty, all those vegetables. And please leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a comment. Thank you.